Good evening and welcome to Icutv Menus. We take a look at the stories making headlines. HH aids accurate economic measurement through digital tools. ZRA seizes over 25,000 bottles of smuggled whiskey. 16 suspected gang members nabbed after Riotous funeral incident in Matero. In international news, Tunisian man pardoned after death sentence over Facebook posts. In sports news, Faz makes changes at under-17 boys national team. With the news details, my name is Beauty Nkonde. President Hakainde Hichilema has called for the development of digital platforms to accurately measure African economies, which he says are often undervalued due to outdated global assuming tools. Speaking at the Digital Government Africa Summit in Chongwe, President Hichilema stressed that precise data would boost Africa's ability to attract investment and engage in high-value transactions. He also advocated for a single African ID credential to ease cross-border access and announced Zambia's support for Kezia Mwale's bid for Secretary General of the African Telecommunications Union.
Our duty, primary duty, once in public offices, is to deliver economic development expansion to benefit our people. It's taken a bit of time for African leaders to get to this point. But there are many of us, and majority of us now are agreed that our justification to stay in public office must be anchored on driving, creating opportunities for our people, those who put us in public offices. I think that is important. And we know that to do that, we have to work with businesses. We have to accelerate investments, trade, working with each other as one family members, each one of us playing different roles. But for us to do that efficiently better, we need digitization. That's the issue. We need a platform that will accelerate our agenda for growth.
ZRA seizes over 25,000 bottles of smuggled whiskey. The Zambia Revenue Authority has seized a truck in Kazungula carrying over 25,000 bottles of smuggled whiskey worth more than 7.7 million kwacha in lost taxes. More details in the following report.
The Zambia Revenue Authority ZRA has intercepted a truck at Kazungula one-stop border post carrying 2,100 cases of smuggled whiskey amounting to 25,200 bottles, resulting in a tax loss of over 7.7 million kwacha. The seizure occurred on October 3, 2025 after the driver presented false documentation claiming the cargo contained panel boats, rain boots, clothes and dustbins. As scanned by alert, ZRA officers reviewed the truck was laden with alcoholic beverages destined for Lusaka. The importer's taxpayer's identification number TPIN was also found to be inactive for tax registration. The truck and its content were seized under the Section 141 and 159 of the Customs and Excise Act. ZRA Corporate Communications Manager Oliver Nzala said smuggling not only damages the economy but also endangers public safety and undermines law-abiding businesses. He emphasized that with the holiday season approaching, the authority is intensifying its crackdown on smuggling and urged the public to report illegal activities. He warned that offenders face several penalties and possible persecution. So we want to ensure that all the traders are engaged in trade using the fair practices in terms of trade. Ensure that you pay you make correct declarations in terms of the imports, and you also pay the correct taxes. Added to that, we want to urge the members of the public to ensure that they report, all those that are suspected to be involved in smuggling. Let's ensure that we report these cases to the Zambia Revenue Authority so that we protect those that are
conducting business honestly.
Miriam Deborah Gamani, Icutv News.
16 suspected gang members nabbed after Riotous funeral incident in Matero. 16 suspected gang members have been arrested in Lusaka's Matero constituency following a Riotous funeral church service held in Ballaston on October 1st, 2025. The arrests were made during police operations conducted in Nilanda, George, and Zingalume townships between October 3rd and 4th. Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga said the suspects were linked to public disorder during the funeral gathering. Officers also seized 2 unregistered vehicles, a Toyota Vitz and a Honda Fit, along with psychotropic substances and assorted weapons. Among those arrested are Thomas Modenda, Muche Mwankole, Lucky Shambwe, Michael Chileshe, Pearson Piri, Samson Moyo, Darlington Mwangwelwa, and others aged between 19 and 30. Investigations are ongoing. Police warn against inciting Facebook posts alleging PF demonstrations. The Zambia Police Service has issued a stern warning against individuals behind a Facebook post alleging planned countrywide demonstrations by the Patriotic Front, PF, beginning at the residence of Robert Chavinga. Authorities say the post contains inciting content that threatens public disorder.
The Zambia Police Service has noted with grave concern a Facebook post circulating on a page purporting to represent the Patriotic Front, PF, titled PF to begin countrywide demonstrations until state gives back PF. Demo starting at Robert Chavinga's house. The content of this page has repeatedly carried statements that border on incitement to lawlessness and the commission of public disorder. As Inspector General of Police, I wish to inform the public that the Zambia Police Service is closely monitoring this page. Its administrators and all individuals involved in creating, sharing, and amplifying messages intended to provoke unrest. Any attempt to organize or incite unlawful demonstrations, intimidate individuals, or cause chaos will be treated as a serious criminal matter. Those found in wanting will be arrested and prosecuted in accordance with the laws of Zambia. Let it be made abundantly clear that while the right to peaceful assembly is guaranteed, it must be exercised within the confines of the law. The Zambia Police Service will not tolerate any actions or rhetoric aimed at undermining the public order and the safety of citizens. When law enforcement moves in to act, those responsible should not cry foul, as their conduct has clearly shown intent to cause public disorder. The police will act firmly and decisively. I am therefore directing all commanding officers and operation units across the country to remain on high alert, conduct proactive intelligence-led policing, and take firm but lawful action against any person or group that willfully seeks to incite, organize, or perpetrate violence or disorder. Commanding officers must ensure quick response capabilities to preserve peace and protect law-abiding citizens. Members of the public are further urged to remain calm desist from spreading unverified or inflammatory information online and report any suspicious activities or plans to conduct unlawful gatherings to the nearest police station.
Bami wamwene kukupa basofu ate gift ya wedding wewe
kabampo ga honto kweswa
wei
sebo buji bajita kuti humbwa wa arwa kumumpa muso
ale
they give one zo
basa sunu tusegelela akupobola nguzu ya mwanesu musanko yulage mwana mujende
tamtori ndira
honeymoon yansa yebo tuni kurya honeymoon ndete kuya kusaka ka kupange maloko mbo tuni kukara amije kuno mudaro lo bagamba kuti utaga kuti nantaga mihimu lusaga ishindi mubwa kitabaga ndijite castration bagandi sibe buya baga kuhema jana
iwe amanyije munganda mwana unkira mafi ya ng'ombe apa peni na da ng'ombe muno
Lucky do you know me? Do you know my wife? Have you seen my wife?
Chiriku. Urefu atoka ni mochari mpia.
Maybe I should go to the doctor.
Bambira ma doctor ati wabora hipondo tu.
Ah.
Chikaringa byani bantu nawe chakaringa byani ko. Oh.
Chachiringo kumichiringanya pa mulesu wa mafuta.
Wow. I'm so impressed mura. Pesi ndari kwamba bakuti. Aya mahuta anunkira musimba. Imwe mwaka suba.